Good morning, world. How are we? So, I know I look kind of cute today. I told myself I have to just get back to doing me. And the actual motivation for me to actually get dressed today was the fact that it was going to be freezing today. Like, it's literally 58 degrees outside, and I was like, yes, sweats, bitch, woo. But I was like, you know what, don't just throw on your typical sweats, you know, make it sporty, cash, you know. So I got this really cute top on. I have like some red sweatpants on that kind of look like Run DMC, like Adidas sweatpants, but I have it on with heels instead of sneakers. So you know, trying to just, you know, do my little thug dizzle. So I just finished getting my coffee today, and because it's cold today, I opted to get a hot coffee instead of my regular iced coffee because I don't want to get sick. So yeah, I'm going to pick up my breakfast right now. I just ordered a bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant at this local place in Brothers called, this local place in Boston called Brothers. I probably get breakfast sandwich from them once, maybe twice a week when I want to just treat myself. So yeah. So what are we gonna talk about today? So actually this morning when I was getting dressed, I decided, I was like, you know what, I need to hear some motivational speaking. So I I listened while I was getting ready this morning. Just like small business motivation, entrepreneurship, motivational, like video or whatever on YouTube. And it was really good. Like it was very powerful, what they was talking about. And it made me just like, I was like, you know what, let me just discuss with my viewers what my big issue is. So I always said for a while now, I think I've been saying this for probably about the last 2 years, that I wanted to be, or I've been thinking about being like a mentor to teen girls. I don't want to say youth, but I want to say like high schoolers, because I hate the misconception that the reality TV world gives to this generation. Like, there's something seriously wrong with this generation. They're entitled as fuck, okay? Let's just start off with that. This generation is entitled as a motherfucker, and it's annoying as hell. And I don't like how, granted, it's entertainment, and I want people to really just use it for what it is, entertainment. You know, I don't like when people strive to be some of these girls on reality TV, and I don't care to, like, I was going to mention a few names, but I'm not going to, just in case I have the opportunity to do their makeup. I'm like, I don't want to be like caught up talking shit or whatever. So I just don't like how girls strive to be some of these hood rats. That's essentially what they are. They're like real life hood rats. Like, the fact that these girls think it's cute to walk around and just be like all the fucking time, that shit is not cute by any means. Like, what the fuck? Like, okay, so reality TV has made, let me tell you something. Before I even make this statement, I am the queen of strip clubs, okay, honey? Like, I live and die by a strip club, honey. Like, girl, I'm not going away without going to a strip club. Like, that's just that. Like, that's number one thing I'm doing on the list, is I'm going to a strip club. I respect these strippers. I love a stripper, okay? But I don't like how these girls think like, oh, I'm just gonna become a dancer and I'm just gonna live this lavish. It doesn't work like that all the time for people. It really does not. And like, these girls are totally misled. Like, yes, you might come up and catch a check real quick, but at the end of the day, that's not every night. That might be one night out of the freaking month. And it's like, they don't realize the mental toll that it puts on you. Like, these dancers really go through shit. It's like, yeah, you making money, but you gotta deal with ignorant ass people at the same time, because not every customer you're gonna get is gonna be nice, and not every customer you get is gonna be rude, but it's positives and negatives to these things, you know what I'm saying? So I just don't like, I guess it boils down to the overall, it boils down to, I don't like how this generation and women in general who live and die by these reality shows aspire to be a kept woman. I cannot, let me tell you something, I am not a kept woman. No, not by any means. And if you don't know what it means to be kept, meaning you just aspire to marry somebody wealthy so that you don't have to do anything. You just want to be taken care of. What is wrong with the idea of working for your own? Like, you just want some man to just have ownership of you? I don't like the idea, like, dudes, like, Like, especially for me, like, I feel like a lot of dudes look at me and they're like, oh, she's a bad chick and blah, 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 blah. I don't like being a trophy in some man's eyes. Like, I don't. Like, oh, you just want to be that pretty girl and that's all you'll ever be is so-and-so's wife. Why? Why do you guys aspire to be that? Why do you want to be this kept woman? Why don't you want to work hard and get it for yourself? It's even more satisfactory to know that you busted your ass to get to where you are and you have nobody to thank but yourself. What is wrong? What is wrong with wanting that? I hate how nowadays everybody wants a handout. Everybody got their handout. Everybody want to be a boss. I tell this to my best friend all the time. Everybody want to be a boss, but they don't want to put in the hard work to become the boss. They just automatically just want that title and don't want to have to do anything for that title. Like, it does not work like that. And it's like crazy how this generation really thinks. Like, it's sad at the same time. Like, you know, oh, like, I hate when people be like, or I meet new people and they'll be like, oh, where you from? And I tell them where I'm from and they're like, oh, I never seen you before. Why do you have to see me? Because you ain't never seen me out at any of these parties and I'm not always out at the club. Like, that's why you ain't seen me, because I'm busting my ass working hard. You ever stop by to get your motherfucking nails done, honey? You might have seen me with the freak, you know what I'm saying? But why is it just because you ain't never seen me out, like, oh, I'm not from where I say I am. Oh, I never seen you before. I'm like, okay, so because you live in Boston, you supposed to see everybody that live in Boston? And the girl had the audacity to say to me, oh, you must be one of those girls that stay in the house. No, I work. I got a real life job. I got shit to take care of and I got goals to get to. That's why you ain't see me, because we're not on the same level. We're not on the same caliber. Like, it's so sad. And it's like, why? Why? One thing for me, and I tell like all of my friends know this, the biggest motivation for me to keep going every day is somebody telling me that I can't do something. Something in my brain just triggers, I can, and I will. And I'm gonna prove you wrong. I hate, like, my biggest fear is somebody telling me, I told you so. Like, I hate that. Like, that's the worst thing. Besides telling me to shut up, literally, I hate when people tell me to shut up. Besides telling me to shut up, the worst thing you can say to me is, I told you so. I hate to hear that statement roll off of people's lips. So my motivation every day is to prove you wrong. Like, the haters, the spectators, the people that just sit back and watch, the people that pray for my downfall, my aspiration in life is to prove you so wrong that it makes you angry. Like, that's where I get my motivation every single day. And then I also am motivated because I have dreams and they're right there. Like, granted, I'm not gonna say I'm nowhere near. I'm not 100% to where I want to be. I'm gonna say I'm 75%. But when I tell you that it's right there, I can taste it. The sweet satisfaction of accomplishing my dreams is right there. They're just teeny weeny little road bumps and little roadblocks and checkpoints that I need to get through to get there. And I know I'm gonna get there. And that's what makes it even more motivating, because all of the challenges that I face with my dreams and my goals aren't impossible. There are things that can be taken care of. And I know through God who strengthens me, He's going to allow it to happen, because it fuels me. It's what motivates me to get up every single day, is knowing that I have one life to live. One life to live, and I'm going to live it my way. I'm not going to let or allow anything or anyone dictate how I live my life. That's why I had such a big issue with my ex's baby mama. Like, she went her whole life crying about her childhood. Like, you're crying over spilt milk. You're crying about your struggle and where you came from. But sweetie, and she used to be so upset with me, like, you don't respect my struggle. And I'm like, you're right. I don't respect your struggle. It's not my job to respect your struggle. My job is to respect how you get out of that struggle. But you're 25 years old still complaining about shit that happened to you when you was a child. That shit's long gone and past. Let it be that. Now show me what you're gonna do to make a better life for yourself, since you had such a hard childhood. You're an adult. Nobody can dictate your future and your next step but you. If you don't feel like getting out of the bed and doing anything, it's never going to happen. If you don't take the next step to get to where you're gonna get, it's never going to happen. Why do people want fucking handouts? Why do people think they're obligated and they're entitled to things that they never earned? So, I don't know. I guess, you know, just listening to that, that video, well, those videos, because I listened to 3 this morning, and I will link them in the description box below for any of those who want to hear those. It just motivated me to just let me know, like, I'm on the right path. I'm doing everything that I need to do. It's going to happen, whether it happens tomorrow or today or a year from now. It's going to happen because I spoke it into existence and I declared it, and it's mine. So yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little motivational car vlog. I'm about to get my breakfast, like I said, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and hit that notification button for more videos like these. Until next time, you guys, bye.